Oh, oh God. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gavesy here. This is the normal DPS guide for Malkorok in Siege of Orgrimmar. And feel free to click on the annotations to check out any of the other videos for this fight. But otherwise, let's get started. So while you won't have to interact with it directly very much as a DPS, it's important to note the main mechanic on this fight, which is Miasma. This is a debuff on everyone in the raid that basically causes all your healing received to instead be converted into absorbed shield. So healing does not actually heal your health directly. Effectively, what this means is that if you take too much damage at any given moment before receiving heals to get your absorbed shield back up, you'll take permanent health damage, and if you do that too often, you'll die, of course, because you just cannot be healed to your actual health pool. So, whenever possible, if you're taking damage that you know is going to happen, try to help your healers out and apply a damage reduction cooldown or something like that. Now, aside from actually DPSing the boss, because there aren't any ads to deal with on this fight, the main thing for DPS to be aware of and to help out with is Imploding Energy. And this is cast every 20 seconds in the main phase. It creates 3 purple orbs of energy at random locations around the room. Now, for ranged DPS, generally you'll be assigned to a general quadrant or area of the room so that you can watch your quadrant for the purple orbs. If an orb appears near you, simply step in it and wait for it to explode. It'll explode, do about 450,000 damage to you, but help the raid out, because if no player is stepping in an orb when it explodes, it deals that damage to the entire raid instead. So it is always preferential to soak up the orbs if you can. You should only have one person in each, but always have someone in one. The next big thing is Arcane Smash, and this is more about avoiding damage, but it's an important mechanic. So again, every 20 seconds, there you can see one going off in the top left right now, Arcane Smash is cast toward a random raid member. If it casts near you, simply sidestep it, and your raid should use raid markers to mark the center location for these smashes. You'll need to remember where the first 3 smashes are cast in any given set. So here you can see the second smash going off. We marked it with a purple marker now. And when the third one is cast, after the imploding energy orbs that follow it are soaked up, the next ability used will be Breath of Yasarj. This is a really important ability to avoid for everyone in the raid, DPS included. So here's the third Arcane Smash, and after the orbs go out, which they're right there, people will soak them up. The entire raid now should prepare for Breath by moving to a safe location that is between the raid markers, essentially nowhere near the cones created by the previous 3 Arcane Smashes, and that's why we raid mark them. So when Breath goes off, it basically re-smashes those areas of the previous smash markers and does massive damage. So if you're standing in one of those locations, you'll probably die. Otherwise, just find a safe spot between the markers somewhere that you know has not been affected by smash recently. Once the breath goes off, then you can safely move back to your assigned quadrant to help with the orb soaking and all that good stuff. The final thing to be aware of is the Blood Rage phase. And this happens every 2 minutes when the boss reaches full rage. Following his second Breath of Yasarj that just went off, he'll cast Blood Rage, and the entire raid, including DPS, should stack up in front of the boss for this phase. His melee attacks now do a cleave that splits among everyone in front, so that's why everyone needs to help soak. More importantly, during this phase, if you are targeted by Displaced Energy, you need to immediately run out from the raid, at least 10 yards or so, call for a Dispel from one of your healers, or Dispel yourself, and then run back into the raid after the Dispel goes off. If you stay in the group and get dispelled, you'll do massive damage to everyone around you and probably wipe the raid. So it's important to run out for that. And that's it. The Blood Rage phase is pretty short, so once it's over, you can just go back to the main phase, back to your quadrant area, and repeat the process a second time. So, other than that, as a DPS, this fight is just all about burning the boss. There's nothing else to attack. There's no real like burn phase, so to speak. So in terms of when to use Bloodlust and stuff, it's up to your raid. Probably around Blood Rage is a good time because that'll help your healers as well. But other than that, you can just kind of kill him whenever it's convenient. So that is the normal DPS guide for Malkorok. As always, good luck, and thanks for watching.